Coach Corey Wayne, and this is my video coaching newsletter. And the topic of this newsletter is going to be, don't be a sucker and pay her bills. I see a lot of guys get in these situations with girls that they really like, and when they're projecting their interest onto another girl, if the girl's got divorce problems or money problems or other kind of problems, and she uses those as excuses as reasons why she can't see him, the guy thinks, oh, okay, well, let me solve that problem of hers. And once I solve that problem, then she'll want to spend more time with me. And what happens is you basically just turn into the needy, nice guy friend who's seeking her approval and is trying to do things for her, and that's just a bad way to go. I've got an email here from a reader, and he says, hey, Corey, I bought your book, and I really appreciate the insight, and I have seen the error in my ways. I've read it probably half a dozen times and have read your online articles about rejection and how to get a girl back. I understand it is 10 times harder to get a girl back and realize it could be futile, but I was hoping you could coach me on just that. The girl I fell for is named, we'll call her Jenny. He says, and everything started out great. She started staying at my place after a week, and a week later we had sex. It was pretty amazing, too, and I gave her a couple of orgasms, and we have been real intimate for over a week. I see now that I must have fallen for her quicker, like your book said. And anyways, I was supposed to pick her up from work one night, and she texted me saying she was having girls' night out with some friends from work. This is where I got a little too available and seemed needy. So she basically started backing away because you were too available, too needy, and then you did what most guys do, which you think, the illusion of action. I need to do things. I have to call her more. I have to text her more. I have to communicate my feelings more. I have to make her know for sure that I like her and I want her. And when you do that, you act needy and you act like you're seeking her approval, and you basically act like a woman instead of a man, because women are more attracted to men whose feelings are unclear. That's a scientific fact. And so you're at this point, you basically assume the role of the woman and continue to pursue and chase until she probably bolted on you. He says she was supposed to be dropped off at my place later that night, but I didn't hear from her until the next day. She said she passed out at a friend's place. Anyways, this is when I started to chase and she started to ignore me. Yeah, because you were acting like a woman instead of the man in the relationship. He said I did exactly what your book said not to do. She started only contacting me when she wanted something, and a few nights I sent some mean texts about that. Anyways, earlier I had offered to help her with her bills, and I did keep my word even though she was still somewhat ignoring me. Well, once I helped her with her bills, she kind of cut all contact, and it's been pretty rough. I read your book and have tried to act indifferent. I think she is still mad I called and texted her so much. Will the no contact work here, and will she be able to think of me as the guy that she first met? It's like, well, you pretty much acted like a sucker, and she treated you like a doormat, and she walked all over you. And so at this point, she has no respect for you as a man because you wouldn't stand up for yourself. And on top of that, you gave her a bunch of fucking money to pay her bills or whatever it was, thinking, oh, well, I'm honoring my word. It's not your job to solve this girl's problems or to take care of her. And so you just acted like a nice guy friend, and plus, you did a lot of fucking up here. He said, so the times that we spent together were pretty awesome. We liked the same stuff, and we have the same sense of humor and had a connection. I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks for your insight. I wish I'd have known all of the stuff that you teach before I messed up with her. And that's usually, and guys usually come to my work not because things are going great in their life. It's because things are a problem. They're having lots of challenges, whether it's with their chick or it's in their business or it's in their career sucks or whatever it happens to be. So here's the deal. Obviously, when a girl doesn't respect you, she's never going to love you. And you may be at the point here where you've lowered her attraction to you at the point where she doesn't perceive you as a potential guy to date or a future boyfriend because of your bad behavior. There's nothing you can do in this case. And the best thing to do is to walk away. You already know that, you already did enough chasing to chase her to the point where she doesn't even want to see you or call you or contact you. You went from having sex and her staying over at your house all the time to her always having something better to do other than hang out with you. And so doing more of what didn't work is not going to bring her back. And so the best thing that you can do is walk away, never look back, chalk it up to experience. If she does reach out to you, if she does text you, if she does say, hey, I haven't heard from you in a while, how you been? You just act like nothing ever happened. Don't bring it up. Just say, hey, great to hear from you. Why don't we get together for some drinks? And why don't we grab a bottle of wine and come on over to my place and we'll make dinner together? Instead of going out and spending money on her and all that stuff, invite her over to your place, make dinner together, and seduce her while you have her, when she's there at your place. Make your move then. But if you don't hear from her, then it just communicates to you that you fucked up it was beyond repair. And if she has any kind of feeling for you in any way, she will reach out to you. And when she does, you simply arrange a fun-filled romantic opportunity for sex to happen. The easiest thing to do is, because she's been jerking you around, plus you gave her this money and all that stuff, simply have her come over to your place. Tell her to bring a bottle of wine, and you'll make dinner, or you'll grill it together, you make something together, whatever it happens to be. And just talk, treat it like it's a first date. Treat her just like it was the first time that she came over, and just go from there. But don't chase her, don't call her, don't reach out to her, because if you do, she's just going to continue to ignore you, and that will just simply confirm to her that she made the right decision by blowing you off. So if you have a question you want to ask me, go to my website, click the Contact Me tab on the left-hand side of your screen, and send me 1 to 2 paragraphs max. Just give me several days to get back to you with a response. If you want to talk to me right away, the quickest way to get my help is to book a paid phone coaching session. And you can do that by going to my website, click the Products tab, which will be at the top of your screen, and just follow the instructions. If you want to get a digital version of my Kindle ebook, go to my website, and on the right-hand column underneath the email sign-up box is a box that has a link that will take you right to the Amazon Kindle download page for my book. Once you get there, if you don't have a Kindle device, on the right-hand side of the download page, there's a button you can click to download a free e-reader app for your smartphone, tablet device, or your computer. It only takes a matter of seconds to download and install the app. And if you appreciate the value of the information I offer on my website and the videos, and my articles, and my ebook, you can show your appreciation by going to my website. And on the Wibia toolbar, which is the bottom of your screen, click the PayPal donate button and donate any amount that you feel is equal to the value of the information. And I will talk to you soon.